my name is Cynthia Enriquez Lopez, and today I will be talking about the skills that I learned in this class and with this course. The first skill is I learned, or that I was elaborated more on, was coping with stress in college and identifying our life values so that we can find our purpose in our careers. I also learned about the different types of eating disorders and how they now affect our communities today, and how common they are, and that at times that we don't even realize it. Why are the skills that I learned in this class important? These skills are important as they will help me throughout my career, school, and personal life. They will help me with being able to balance everything out. These skills will keep me in check so that my mental health and physical health can be both in a good state so that I can continue with my life in general. If I am healthy in all ways, then I am able to help people who might need my help. So if I am healthy myself, I can help others be healthy as well. And it's just like a chain. If one person is healthy, then another person can also follow into those footsteps. So if there is, like how they say, a bad apple in a batch, then all the apples will get bad. So with one person being healthy, both physically and mentally, then other people can follow along. And it can be a trend so that we can change our population, so that we can all become healthy. Because at times we worry so much about stress, we get stressed ourselves, and sometimes at times we don't even realize it, where we're just stressing ourselves, overworking our bodies, and it can become to the point where it affects our physical health, and where we're stuck in bed and where all these effects occur. And then that's when reality hits us, where, wow, like we really overworked our bodies. If these skills are supposed to help me balance all aspects of my life by adding breaks that are much needed. And oftentimes we ourselves are the ones that limit ourselves from taking these breaks. Just because of how fast our life is and how fast we want to live it. Where we just want to get so much done within a day, but oftentimes our body needs breaks. And at the end, our body reminds us that breaks are essential, and we get reminded with getting sick, having to further take time off from work just because we didn't take those breaks before. So our body will ask us for breaks regardless if we give it or not. How I will continue to apply these skills. So I will continue to apply all of these skills throughout my life so that I can relieve stress from myself and so that I can learn to take breaks. I can also help my husband and my entire family by applying these skills in life so that we can all be happy and avoid an illness that can later pertain to more stress and can later force us to take a break. So coping with stress in college. In this class, we learned that stress resides from the unrealistic expectation to balance social, financial, and personal responsibilities. These stresses can lead to less sleep, causing negative effects on our health. So we know that sleep is very essential, and oftentimes when we are stressed, we tend to avoid sleeping or sleeping good, getting a good night's sleep, and this is why we end up affecting our health. Symptoms of stress can be chest pain, increase in heart rate, tension headaches, stomach aches, fatigue, difficult concentrating, difficult sleeping, and irritability. And oftentimes we are the ones that kind of notice these effects, but we just take them as, it's a normal headache, it's a normal chest pain, it'll go away. But no, we must listen to all of these symptoms and take them into consideration. Like, hey, maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I need a little break here and there. Maybe I need to start meditating. Maybe I need to start doing a little bit something fun for myself. Maybe taking a 15-minute break to just relax, be in a peaceful place. Those 15 minutes can totally change your life. All of these symptoms can help me recognize in others or within myself and take some time out for myself so that I can relax and take a moment for my own mental and physical health. Some things that can be done to relieve stress is exercise, meditation, writing out your feelings, forgiving others, allowing yourself to take a mental health day, and talking to a peer or therapist. It is okay to talk to someone. We all go through stress in our lives, and I'm pretty sure all of us throughout our life is constantly going through different stresses. So it is okay to express our feelings to someone else and to be somewhat compassionate and understanding to that person so that we can together move along and lower our stress. And this is important as many people avoid or ignore their stress until they can't take it anymore. It is very true. And their emotions are bottled up and ready to explode. Oftentimes we don't listen until we've exploded. This stress can cause physical or mental health damages to our person, to ourselves. We are the ones that probably more than likely damage ourselves more than anyone can. Life values and finding your purpose in your career, which is another skill that we learned. Life values are important as they are things that are most worthy or important to you. Your life values will motivate you and give you purpose in everything you do. You do everything because of you have life morals or life values and a purpose. Identifying your life values is essential as they will allow you to connect with the characteristics that will best align to your career of choice. I will continue to apply my life values so that I can pick the best career that meets my standards and that will make me happy when I talk about it. I want a career where my life values coincide so that I can be more motivated and more willing to do my job, where it doesn't feel like a job, where I'm happy to go to, where I'm happy to see my patients or see my clients or whatever I'm doing, that I know that I do this job because I like it. Something that we also learned was common eating disorders. So common eating disorders include anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorders. Eating disorders are common among our generation and can be seen with people of all ages. And eating disorders not a lifestyle choice, which is important to remember because oftentimes we take it as a lifestyle choice and we're like, they're just dieting. They're just doing this because they want to lose weight, or they're just doing this because stress. An eating disorder is not a lifestyle choice, once again, and it is an illness that can lead to death in some situations. That's why it is so important. Preoccupation with food, body weight, and shape may also be a sign of an eating disorder, which are things that we often overlook and take as normal. Learning about eating disorders is important as we often normalize the idea and we just take it as, no, they're eating too much, normal for them. They're eating too little, it's normal for them. They're just dieting, they're just doing this, they're just doing that. Which is often normal within our communities, within our generation. And we just take it as, they'll be back to normal, they'll be good. And these are things that we often overlook. And this has to all do with eating disorders. And this is why we forget that these symptoms are an actual mental illness that can lead to death in some situations. We must recognize these symptoms and not normalize them within our community so that we can decrease the number of eating disorders in our country. And we must remember that everything starts with ourselves. So next time we say something about our bodies, because oftentimes we are the ones that say some things about our bodies and we believe what other people tell us, we must remember that it is not a joke and a very illness. It is a very severe illness that can lead to death. The best advice I can offer to people who are wanting to enter this class or who are watching this video is that this class is spectacular. The professor is more than wonderful. The class, how it is organized is just, it's very easy to go through. And it was a very, very informative class, fun class. And I just recommend to take notes, to have fun, to just be part of the discussion boards and just take the class as a learning experience, which is what we should all be doing. And you will do great. Have a great day.